Hi, Genevieve Jacobs from Region Media with today's news update, which is all about partnerships. We're very proud at Region to have Culture Break as good friends of ours, and they're announcing a partnership with Lifeline. Francis Owusu is the CEO and founder of Culture Break. Carrie Leeson is the CEO of Lifeline here in the ACT. Francis, we should probably have a little explainer first. What is Culture Break?
Well, Culture Break, in the nutshell, it's about providing a place for young people to belong and express and be themselves. And a great way for them to belong is creating an environment where they can express themselves through dance and music. So a lot of our programs around arts and giving kids a chance to learn and also express themselves through that art form.
In fact, this has been going for quite a while. This is a bit of a legendary Canberra institution. You've had a lot of kids through your doors, lots of dance, lots of movement, lots of energy, but a real social function as well.
Yeah, it's unintended. When I sort of started, I had no idea that it was going to grow into such of a large size. And it really shows the need that people are really looking for a place to belong, a place where they can feel accepted, feel safe, they can express themselves and learn some really cool dance and hang out with some cool people.
Okay, so that's obviously got some really good purposes. Carrie, how does Lifeline come into this? What's the connection between kids, dancing, hanging out, cool people or not, and Lifeline?
Look, it's interesting. It's actually very difficult to collaborate, and when you find an organisation that shares the same values and also the philosophies, you really pay attention. So Francis and I have been working and chatting for a number of years now, and it was really about waiting for a gap and an opportunity to collaborate and combine our forces and our resources to have a better outcome for the Canberra community.
And I guess the point here is that what Francis is talking about is intervention at quite an early stage, perhaps when things are going a little bit off the rails for kids, when there are some signs of trouble. Getting in early, providing support, putting a net under people is actually a fantastic way to short-circuit much larger problems developing.
Absolutely. I think if individuals are engaged, they're connected. We're all craving certainty. We're all craving connection at this point in our lives and have for many years before this. I think COVID has certainly exacerbated that. With the youth, I think it's important to know that if they're in a safe space and they are communicating and connecting, it's a much easier way, I guess, for them to make that bridge onto Lifeline, onto other helpful resources to try and take those steps to recovery.
Francis, for you, how's this going to operate and what are the benefits that you see from the partnership with Lifeline?
It provides us an opportunity to refer kids, number one. So there are some number of kids that come that present with some more complex, challenging needs. And for them to be able to assure them to say, look, we have a partnership with Lifeline who have a resources to be able to support these young people and their families as well. So often it's not just the young person, but their family network that needs to be supported. And we're very excited to be able to extend, and we feel like it's an extension of what we do beyond our capacity. And so this is what I think is really important.
Yeah, you know what I think is great about this? Canberra is such a town of networks and friendships and people collaborating. This is a brilliant example of that. So I think this is quite an important announcement. And go both of you. This is great. Both great friends of ours at Region Media. Look, also making news on the website this week, we are talking about Facebook and all of those travails. Region Media's response to Facebook shutting down local news is on the website for you to read, for your thoughts and comments. We've been talking about the Liberal Party. There's a young Liberals president has been investigated for his role in last year's election and the possible destruction of corflutes, but also Liberals leader Elizabeth Lee, who's been the recipient of some recognition for her work in women's leadership as leader of the Liberal Party. We'll also talk about the ACT's first smart road, the Parkway, which is the site of many an accident, is going to be turned into a road with variable speed limits, and we'll see if that has any effect on the number of back-to-back prangs that take place there regularly, and also the rollout of vaccines here in the ACT. I'm Genevieve Jacobs. This is Region Media.